Bridge building is just one of the skills 6th Headquarters and Support Squadron from 28 Engineer Regiment are getting their teeth into. These bridges mean heavy vehicles can cross gaps of up to 14 metres. It's extremely physical work.
It's the heat really. Obviously I think today it's hitting around 34, 35 degrees. It's just making sure the lads are taking on enough water and that they're not going down basically.
The heat here in Kenya leads to a lot of thirsty people, and it's the engineers' job to provide water for the whole battle group. 10,000 litres a day are needed for the 1,000 exercising troops, with each person needing around 10 litres daily to drink, wash in or cook with. Water is taken from local sources and goes through a 7-hour cleaning process.
It gets pumped from a river into storage tanks up here, and then it's treated, it's left to sediment. And then we filter it. It goes through chlorination process and then it's put in storage tanks and is issued daily to the battle group.
And how sort of demanding a sort of workload is it for you guys?
It's quite full on because obviously we've got sediment and water and then get it through the filtration process. We've got one issuing period a day, so from 2 till 6, but the rest of the time we're working pretty flat out.
The sappers help with land maintenance so old trenches are filled in. They also have to provide security for the harbour areas where soldiers sleep, with barbed wire to keep the animals at bay. But there's also training to be done. The engineers out here in Kenya have 2 key roles, so as well as providing real-life support to the battle group troops, keeping them watered and secure in their bases, they're also here to practice their combat engineering skills. Mines would be cleared with explosive whilst obstacles are crossed using a fascine, a series of hollow pipes which combined together can fill gaps in riverbeds or paths.
It's really important. The fact that we can use live explosives is a bonus. There's no real training areas we can do that. We're based in Germany, so it's quite difficult for us to do that sort of thing. It's all dry training. Engineers are committed pretty much year-round, so it's quite rare that we get out as a squadron in support of a battle group to do this sort of thing, especially out here in Africa. So it's really good training.
There are all kinds of challenges to test these engineers, including practicing drills where they would work with infantry troops.
What we're practicing was the wire obstacle breach with a improvised Bangalore. Improvised Bangalore is a piece of tubing filled with explosives designed to separate and open up a wire fence for us to gain entry with.
Sentries in!
When we're out there, we're embedded with the infantry, so we can then learn and improve our own field skills, our infantry skills, because we rarely ever get to practice them, and then they get to see what we do, and they'll then understand us better and know how to use us.
Later this year, the squadron will deploy as part of Optosca, the UN peacekeeping mission in Cyprus, where some very different skills will be needed. But teamwork will be just as important there, as will being acclimatised to the heat. Ali Gibson, Forces News, Kenya.